A loss on Monday night against the Las Vegas Raiders takes Detroit out to Los Angeles to take on the Los Angeles Chargers and this pretty potent offense led by Justin Herbert. The man does have 1 interception on the season along with 12 touchdowns and a lot of yardage as well. Definitely playing like a top 10 quarterback in 2023. Welcome back, everybody, to the Detroit Lions franchise. Let's get this thing underway. First play of the game here for the Chargers. They're going backwards. Austin Eckler is going to get stuffed into the backfield thanks to Jack Campbell. Second down and 12. Herbert, pass completed there to Palmer. Nice pitch and catch there for a big-time gain there. They're going to get all that tackle for loss yardage back and quite a bit more. It's third down and inches, and then Anzalone coming through, putting pressure on Justin Herbert. He went untouched. And for a guy that doesn't get a lot of sacks, Anzalone's going to take that one. 19 touchdowns here for Jared Goff on the season, 4 interceptions. He's been very good for us, just like in real life. Guy that's going to take care of the football, not turn the football over a whole lot. That's what you need from your signal caller. And Jared Goff has been good, if not great. Third down and 5 after a reception here to Jameson Williams. Another catch for J-Mo. Always like to see him getting involved in the offense in this fashion versus a guy that's just going to run deep. Obviously, that's his strength, but I do like to get him out in the open field and make some plays here. At the 32, pass completed here to Sam Laporta. He's going to get out of bounds. Another big first down there for Detroit. Going to set us up here first and 10 at the 18. Goff going to fire here up the middle. That is Sam Laporta yet again. And that's a Lions touchdown. Early lead staked out here on the first drive for Detroit. Chargers trying to get a response score here, down by 7. Herbert, third down and 10. Pass to the right. Going to be caught. Only good for 8. Good job there by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Pushes man out of bounds. Fourth down to 2. Field goal attempt is up and good. Little left of center, but the points do count just the same. Second down and 3 here for Goff and the Lions. Pass deep to the left. That's going to be caught by J-Mo. Big time catch and first down, but we do have a penalty on the field. That is going to be a roughing the passer call. Wow, on Derwin James. We'll accept that. Big time. So third down and 6. Goff going to sling this here to the right. Nice little reception there by Jahmyr Gibbs to pick up the first down. Third down and 3. We're going to call on that same play-action play yet again to see if it's open, and it is. That is Jameson Williams there for a touchdown. Lions 14-3. Jameson Williams has been big so far in this football game. At least 4 catches in highlight reel action. 1 for a touchdown. Gotta love that. 14-3 game, and then look at Alex Anzalone reading the route perfectly, baiting Justin Herbert. That's an INT. Going the other way. Lions will set up shop here. A really good field position at the 35. Good return by Alex Anzalone. And, little miscommunication there between wide receiver and quarterback. So first down and 10 here at the 22. Goff going to fire it up deep out there to Marvin Jones Jr. with the touchdown reception. What a read by Jared Goff. He could have gone a couple different options, but he saw that Jones had beaten the press, and he was completely wide open. Good for a little bomb right there. Got another touchdown. 21-3, and then we got Quentin Johnson, the rookie, out of TCU, getting a touchdown here. Nice grab. Tried to go for the INT. Cornerback didn't turn around. Them's the breaks sometimes. Pass caught here by Amon-Ra St. Brown. He's going to pick up the first down here towards the 2-minute warning, just above the 2-minute warning here in the second quarter. So now we're stopped at 2 minutes. All 3 timeouts still. Here comes Jared Goff running, rushing. Will pick up the first down. Tried to slide, but that's all right. First down we go. First and 10 for Detroit. Fires out. Little lob pass to Jameson Williams. Another touchdown for J-Mo. That's number 2 of the game. And oh, I like the celebration there. The world's smallest violin. He doesn't feel sorry for anybody. 28-10, Herbert on third down and 9. Pressure was coming. Gonna throw that out of bounds. Lions have another shot here with under 30 seconds left to get more points up on the board. Goff didn't find anybody open, but he's gonna fumble the football. That's exactly what you don't want to have happen. Towards the end of the first half, you got the Chargers another opportunity to get points up on the board. And it looks like they might be able to do just that. That's a catch here to Mike Williams. He's going to turn that into a touchdown. And there you go. So 28-17 as we enter the second half. Lions up by 11. David Montgomery would have not seen the Lions rushing attack too often here in gameplay, but that's going to be a big-time first down, moving the chains on the ground. First down and 10. Little play action, especially after that run. Could be set up for a big play here. Oh, in traffic, but St. Brown is able to keep on his feet and get into the end zone. The Sun God putting the Chargers in their place. Love it. Love it. Look at this play right here. How did he keep himself upright? I have no idea, but Jared Goff's pumped up as well. Everybody's loving it, digging it on the sidelines. Gotta love that. So 35-17, we're gonna jump a little forward here into the third quarter. And that pass is just going to be out of reach again for Jameson Williams. Fourth down and inches, and Detroit going for it here. The Dan Campbell special. Going for it, being aggressive on fourth down, trying to keep possession of the ball. Here up by 2 scores. Could have really put this thing under wraps. Oh, we're going to fumble the ball again. Anzalone, another sack on Justin Herbert. He's going to push him to 2nd and 18, but this is going to pop out, and that's an INT. Look at this Lions defense. I swear, it seems like every single week we're getting an interception. Gotta love it. So Goff in the offense. Back with it, up by 18. Gonna fire out here to the left, looking for Laporta on 2nd and 7. Nothing doing there. Let's go 3rd and 7. Pressure coming on Goff, and just gonna throw this one away. He's trying to shoot for the screen pass, and nothing doing there. Nothing working. Another sack on Justin Herbert, putting the Chargers backward. 4th and 8. Now, we're going to enter the fourth quarter, the start of it. Herbert firing off his back foot on 4th down and 8. This pass is caught, but popped out. The big hit. Detroit Lions defense shutting the Chargers down. They've got multiple opportunities to get more points and come back, especially with all the turnovers and the Lions not coming through on offense. Goff with another pick. Unbelievable. That is now back-to-back weeks with Jared Goff contributing 3 turnovers. At least 3 turnovers in the game. He's got to get this thing cleaned up. Somehow we're still winning, doubling up Los Angeles. However, Herbert and the Chargers are coming back. How do you let Justin Herbert score on that? The quarterback read option. Unbelievable. Are we actually going to let them back in the game? Up by 11 now. 35-24. Here goes Jahmyr Gibbs. Got some moves. Going to pick up the big first down and more. Looking for another score here. Only up by 11. Goff going to fire actually up the middle. That is Jameson Williams again. 3 touchdowns for JMO, and this one had to be in the perfect spot. What a catch, and what a throw. Look at this on replay yet again. I mean, it had to be right there. Drop it in the breadbasket. That's exactly what Jared Goff did. Another touchdown for Detroit. Getting up to 42 points today, 21 of them. Literally half of our points coming in the second quarter. Had a touchdown in every quarter of the game. Despite the fact that we lost the turnover battle, to win by 11, Goff had 6 touchdowns today. 3 of which came to Jameson Williams. I mean, that's ridiculous. That's insane. David Montgomery chipped in a little bit. Jahmyr Gibbs on the ground chipped in. Our rushing attack wasn't non-existent, but our passing game was the main reason why we won this game today. Of course, we had the 2 interceptions off of Justin Herbert. One was the tip ball. Kind of got popped out with the big hit, and then Anzalone just reading the route. Herbert's turnovers probably cost them momentum and ultimately cost him the football game. 11 tackles here for Jack Campbell. We had Kirby Joseph contributing in a big way as well. Linebackers getting in with the TFLs, and of course Anzalone there with the 2 sacks. So defensive player of the game, I'd probably say Anzalone. 2 sacks and INT, had himself a great week. Jared Goff named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for the exceptional Week 10 play. Week number 11, we are 6-3, taking on the sub-500 Chicago Bears. They find themselves here at 4-6. Their offense has been struggling. Points per game, 27th in the league. Passing yards, dead last, 32nd. However, Bears defense, good defense. So as far as our offense goes and defense, the fatigue, intensity, we're going to go half pads on both sides of the ball. I think that's a smart decision just based on the fact what we did last week against the Chargers. And considering the Bears' ability, the talent level there, I think we can lay low a little bit. Might be a trap game. We'll see how this all goes, but I think being more conservative in this game versus going all pedal to the metal against an interdivisional opponent, I think it's a smart call. Plus, we do have a short week coming up because Thursday we have the Thanksgiving Day game against the Packers. So 2 NFC North games here late in the season. I think it's a smart call. So first play of the game here for Chicago. They're going backwards. Jack Campbell, the TFL. 2nd down and 11 here. Justin Fields dropping back to pass. And he's going to sling it here short to the right. Almost a first down. Apparently, they did not get it. It's going to be 3rd down and inches. Fields could run this thing. He thought about it, but he's going to sling this to the left side. And looks like we got a penalty flag on the field. Could be PI. Yep, it is. Defensive pass interference. That'll be an automatic first down. Emmanuel Mosley as the guilty party. Now, if we look at this really quick, I don't know if it's actually defensive PI. I don't know. Like, take one more look at that. It looks like he's playing all ball. The ball actually is, like, right on the face mask of DJ Moore. I don't really like that call. Oh, but as we jump ahead here, Cameron Sutton with the INT, and that pass was nowhere near the intended target. Justin Fields, what are we doing here? Like, the receiver's breaking to the left, you throw right, and the rest is history. All right, so just like we said in the game plan, we are going to try to run the football on Chicago here. 16 rushes last week for David Montgomery, 80 yards. We're going to try to get him at least 100 here, right? Got to. And I think he wants the rock as well, definitely due to the revenge game against these Bears. Look at the defense here. Look at Edwards and Montgomery going at it a little bit. You guys think that they've had a little something going here in practice before? I believe so. So we're going to call another running play here on 1st and 10 on our own 30. Oh, big takedown tackle right there. And I think it's getting a little too chippy, so we're going to check in Jahmyr Gibbs here on 3rd down and 3, kind of change the pace just a little bit. We don't want David Montgomery getting hurt. He's probably got a little bounty on his head here with Bears defense. He does check back in here, 2nd and 8. And unfortunately, looks like we're going to get called with the penalty. That is Taylor Decker with a hold. It's going to push us backward 9 yards. Should be 10 yards, but they're going to say 2nd and 17. But, I mean, no pressure on Goff. And on replay, it looks like, I mean, there's no pressure on him at all. And I didn't do any directional passing there. I mean, he was so wide open, you don't really need to direct your pass. I don't know what happened there. So 3rd and 17 after the incompletion. We'll pick up 8. Not much you want to do there. Don't want to force a turnover. Don't want to throw an INT when you don't have to do it. So we'll punt the football away to Chicago. Pressure on Fields. Good job by the D-line. For Detroit, Fields is going to have to go back to the sidelines, hanging his head a little bit. Little toss play here to David Montgomery. Good blocking out front on the left sideline. He's going to pick up the first down. Montgomery having a nice game so far. Keep it rolling here. We're going to call another toss play, but again, looks like another flag on Detroit. We're trying a little too hard here to make sure that Montgomery has a career game. A 10-yard penalty there for holding on Taylor Decker yet again. So Riley Patterson's going to have to come on and kick the field goal. So 3-0 here in the second quarter, midway through the second quarter, and we've got an INT. That's number 2 for the Detroit Lions secondary. Cameron Sutton coming through with a pick. And, you know, you just can't make that throw. Justin Fields didn't really give his receiver a chance. We'll take one more look at it. Nope. I mean, that was way too close. Claypool can't make it happen. And now we got David Montgomery here. Look at the running lanes that he's got. Unbelievable. We're just pushing it down their throats, man. Look at Montgomery here. Misdirection play. Montgomery to the end zone. No. He's going to get stopped at about the 6-yard line. 1st down and goal. He's all pumped up. We want to get him a touchdown here. Let's go to toss play. And running right next to Jason Kabinda, the fullback, making lanes for him. That's a touchdown for the Lions. 10-0 lead here. And Montgomery, big part of that drive. Don't forget about the defense there with already 2 interceptions, but that INT led to that touchdown. Aiden Hutchinson staying home and reading that perfectly. Michigan supremacy, I swear. Michigan product. Ohio State product. Michigan guy wins the battle there. 3rd down and 11. Fields dropping back. Rolling to the left. Trying to escape the pressure, but not going to get out of it. Levi on Ruzarike with the sack. Pushing Fields and the Bears to 4th and 15. We'll get the ball back. We'll run it out. And look at the first half results. 64 rushing yards to Detroit's 101. 42 passing yards for Chicago. They literally cannot do a thing. Not a darn thing. Meanwhile, 14 rushes for 92 for David Montgomery, and we're going to keep feeding him the rock. 1st down and 10, pickup of 8. Montgomery's now over 100 yards rushing at this point. We're going to jump ahead here. 3rd down and 6 as Goff going to fire into the end zone. Laporta took a big hit, but he hangs on to it. Touchdown Detroit. Whew. We'll take a look at this on replay here. Very tight window throw, but the defender that we were really the most worried about had his back turned, and Laporta was able to come up with the catch. So 3rd and 4 here. Fields bombing it out deep here for Claypool. That's going to be a nice play by Cameron Sutton. Love that. Little deflection. Turns it to 4th and 4. Late 3rd quarter here, a minute 52. 3rd and 6. Goff is going to fire it up. Oh, looking for Amon-Ra St. Brown. But that's going to be picked off. It could get Chicago back in the game a little bit. We're up by 3 scores at least. 17-0 here, but we did have some options. We had Gibbs on the wheel. We were thinking that this throw was going to be a little bit deeper than it was, but that's a nice break on the football there, and it's an interception here for Chicago. So, Fields, wow, what a throw. I mean, that's off balance, kind of the spinorama throw. Good catch by DJ Moore. 2nd and 10, Fields, again, misses. He's just very inaccurate. 3rd and 10. 30 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Fields, wheel route to the running back. Can make it 4th down and 2. They are going for this. Detroit's got to get a stop here. We're looking for that shutout. Pass going to be caught by Cole Kmet. He's a tough one, especially on the option route. For tight ends, very tough route to cover. So end of the 3rd quarter, we're going 4th quarter here, and that is going to be picked off in the end zone. 3 interceptions now for Justin Fields. Emmanuel Mosley coming up big time, and again, that pass was nowhere near the intended target. Ball went vertical, wide receiver went left. Just a weird miscommunication there by quarterback and receiver. Montgomery making a couple men miss here. Whoa! The juke move. He is gone. 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Detroit. Have yourself a day. David Montgomery, revenge game complete. I mean, he just capped it off right there. We could still get 2 more possessions here and get him to like 200 rushing yards. Just pound the rock. Play some good defense, get the ball back. Love that. Mid-4th quarter, about 5 minutes left. Chicago will get a touchdown. Former Houston Texan Deonta Foreman with the touchdown. 24-6. They will go for 2. That pass is caught by Claypool. So it's now 24-8. So they're still down by 16. That's 2 more touchdowns, 2 more 2-point conversions. And oh no, they're going to let him do it again. At the numbers, Montgomery is gone again. Touchdown, Lions. We got to get a number here. We got to get a number. Where is David Montgomery statistically right now? He's got to be over 200 at this point. Another big rushing play there. That's back-to-back. It is back-to-back drives on back-to-back handoffs. And then we got a nice play there by C.J. Gardner-Johnson on INT. That is number 4. 4 interceptions for Justin Fields. We're absolutely killing him right now. 2nd down and 12. Montgomery rushes up the middle looking for the first down and more. He's got 275 and 3 scores. Let's get him another one. Let's get him 4 scores. 2nd and goal. 3 minutes to go. Montgomery cuts it back up the middle. 4 touchdowns for number 5. And honestly, with the amount of time that's still left on the clock, about 3 minutes and change, David Montgomery is in striking distance to break the NFL rushing record in a single game held by Adrian Peterson, 296 yards. First down and 10. Fields is going to rush for this first down, but Hutchinson's got him wrapped up. He's going to lose the football, isn't he? The Lions have recovered the ball. Kirby Joseph comes in and recovers it. Hutchinson and Mosley teaming up to get the strip and the fumble. This is literally like the football gods looking down on David Montgomery saying, here you go, man. We're going to do everything that we can to help you drop the NFL rushing record in a game against your old team. It's going to pick up 5. We're inching ever closer. 3 minutes, fourth quarter, we're up 30. Why not? Got to run the ball. We're 1 yard away from tying the record, and Montgomery's going to say, screw that, let's get 7. He breaks the record on that rush. He's got 3:02, but the game's not over yet. We do have to kill this clock and seal the W, and he does. You could have gone backwards. It's a very risky play. You would have lost the record at that point. But congratulations to David Montgomery, at least a pixel David Montgomery, on breaking the NFL rushing record in a single game with the asterisk against his former team, the Chicago Bears. 38-8 is your final score. 447 yards of total offense in an NFL game is insanity. 337 on the ground, 110 through the air. The Bears gave that record to us. 5 turnovers, all at the hands of Justin Fields. 4 interceptions, 1 fumble lost. He was sloppy. He was bad today. He was bad. There's no other way around it. He literally gift wrapped David Montgomery the record. Unreal. So what are you guys' thoughts about that game? I mean, man, some of the runs to the outside, at least on the tackle spots, we had the one run that went big. We had the counter play. We had the 2 pulling linemen to the left for another touchdown. Oof, I'd say that this upgrade is well deserved. Montgomery's got the +2 with his morale, but now he's up to an 85. And look at that. NFC Offensive Player of the Week, definitely 100%. If it was anybody else, I would be questioning some things. Top 5 offense as far as yards are concerned. 23rd in defensive yards given up. We do have the number 1 offense in points scored, and 28th in the NFL as far as points allowed go. So I do have to kind of figure out what that dynamic is. Like, why are we getting gashed so much? Because it does feel like in gameplay we're playing really good defensively. It might just be because we score so much that we give the opposing offense more chances to just accrue yards on us. I'm not too sure, but let's not read into too much of that. I think our defense is pretty solid. Got to get some more sacks. Got to push the offense backward a little bit. We don't get a lot of sacks in gameplay, I feel like. We do get a lot of interceptions. But you know what? I'm not going to get too nitty-gritty with it. I'm not going to worry too much about it. We're sitting atop the NFC North at 7-3. We do get the Packers on Thanksgiving Day. So that'll be the next episode, guys. 1 longer cut highlight reel of Thanksgiving Day. And then episode 7 is going to be a full-on speed run through the rest of the season. So that's how that's going to operate. We're going to get into the playoffs. That is if we make the playoffs. Because there is going to be a lot more simulation in there. I know I said at the very beginning of this franchise series that under 500 teams not in our division, we were going to simulate. But I think just in gameplay, your boy here is not losing very often. And we're scoring a lot of points. We're getting a lot of turnovers. CPU's kind of making some dumb decisions. We might need to move to Mat 10 slider set for the playoffs into the regular season to kind of make things a little bit more difficult on me. But this is on All-Madden, and you know, I just feel like it's not playing at a very difficult level right now. So we do have to look at some things here. And I think just getting through season number 1 probably going to be the best decision, so we're not sitting here at actually 14-3 or something. I don't know. We'll see how it all plays out, guys. But longer cut highlight reel here for Thanksgiving Day game. So guys, that's the plan for the next couple of episodes. Leave a like if you like this thing. I'll see you in the next one. As always, thank you so much for watching, and peace.